And gentlemen, we are live Monday, April 6, 2026, with you as always. I'm Warren Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling, and this is Monday Night Havoc, Season 4, Episode 2. Live in the flesh, the lights are on, and we are about to get into the business. So with that being said, let's get into the business. We got a stack card lined up for you as always. And wasting no time, jumping right into the fray. The heavy hitters kicking things off. We're wasting no time tonight, y'all. We got some lost ground to cover.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Sergeant
Winner of the 2025 Brawl for It All tournament, the two-time and inaugural World Television Champion, man that went on the main event night 2 of the All-Star Classic 2. Now here in the dawn of Season 4, formerly of the Delta Force. Now one-man mercenary on a mission. Death before dishonor. The soldier of fortune, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Magnum. Ready to open up the show. And ready to give a warm Havoc welcome to a recent convert, a recent arrival over from Pile Driver. Ready to hold the line. Staff Sergeant Sam Magnum, ready for battle.
and his opponent, weighing in at 228 pounds, the anarchist, Jared Cotton.
The Crystal Lake Killer, the Top Heel, Jared the Abyss Cotton. Known for opening up the show, ready to set that pace, ready to set the tone. The former two-time hardcore champion, making his Monday Night Havoc debut right here tonight. It's about to be a fight. Cotton, Magnum, one-on-one. Let's open up Havoc. One for the head. Top heel. Ready for action. We got Sam Magnum. We got Jared Cotton. We got one-on-one action. We are on the way, both making a meet in the center of the ring, collar and elbow tie up to kick this thing off. Cotton being forced back to the ropes, a clean break. And going to work with the combination. Rocking the top heel. Closing out strong with the clothesline. Cannot connect with the cyclone kick. Abyss now. So this is my turn. The Pile Driver veteran. His first night here on Havoc. Trying to cause some chaos. But the mercenary, Sam Magnum, out here trying to do some headhunting. Nice counter. Irish whip into the corner. The full head of steam, Cotton nails it. Back elbow. Now in a vulnerable state, Magnum sat down in the corner, catching all sorts of boots in the midsection. Head faced and upper chest area and whatnot. And Abyss now, just bulldogging his opponent. Magnum firing back though, the Soldier of Fortune. Manipulating his opponent, hanging him out to dry on the top rope. Into the cover. Following a hot shot, only good for the count of one. Arm trap, dropping the boots right across the dome. The no nonsense. Oh, both men from upstate New York. Seared the case of the dome, but a well-timed counter. Counter the counter with the counter. Nobody with a firm advantage just yet. Irish whip over the ropes. And Magnum sent packing down the ringside. Jared now joining Magnum down the ringside. Isolate the arm, stamping out the fingers. More bulldogging with the gator roll, putting those amateur wrestling skills on display here. And straight to the power game, gut wrench suplex from the deadlift. Reverse quick kick to the head. Magnum turned his body into a weapon. With a calm, measured, poised slasher. Taking the back. Nice standing switch. Snapmare takeover. Building some steam off the ropes. And a nasty elbow planted directly into the temple. But taking too much time, though, cannot rest on your laurels when you're in there with Sam Magnum. The inaugural TV champion. The man has been right on the cusp, ready to burst. Hey, welcome to the show. Thanks for tapping in. Classic heavyweight champion Jack Graves in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stand off. Throwing them. Elbows, fisticuffs. Chops. Forearms, the whole nine. Standing toe-to-toe, throwing them. And Magnum coming out top of the exchange. Quick as the girl to the back of the head. Sending Jared scurrying out of the apron, looking for somewhere safe to recover. Ain't gonna find it out there, a hard right hand. Dislodging him. Now this fight spilling on the ringside. Magnum looking for it. Sam Magnum, all the air up there, hitting that cutter clean. Back inside the ring. Into the cover. With the leg hook, Sam Magnum, only good for the count of two. Oh, ran right into it. Magnum, staying calm under pressure. Nailed the standing Spanish fly off the rebound. You gotta clean up with the big roundhouse. Going upstairs now. Ready to get airborne with it. Sam Magnum locked in. And connecting clean forearm smash right across the bridge of the nose. Abyss rolling on side to try to reset. And bulldogged once again into the corner. Sam Magnum staying poised though. Staying locked in, a big boot. Abyss been tumbling down the ringside. Magnum gonna join him. Taking to the skies once again. The free fall drop. And a hard knee to the face to wash it down. Magnum 44. Yeah, I'm trying not to be as late. Still gotta, stick to prime time because of the adult nature of the program and everything, but Sometimes we do be a little bit late out this motherfucker. So. I can't guarantee it'll be this late every night or every week. But at least on Mondays, I shouldn't have no excuse really unless I'm doing stuff. Face full of turnbuckle, Magnum. After leading most of the match, now finding himself at the disadvantage. Cotton going up top. Nailing the elbow. Planted. Center mass. With a leg hook. Into the cover. Looking for the win. Jarrett only gives the count of 2. Big combination. Nice headlock takeover. Squeezing. Cranking. Trying to pop that head like a pimple. And right back in the cover. With the leg hook. This time with his feet on the ropes looking for some leverage. And the hooks didn't even work. Magnum still able to kick out. Boot to the midsection. Double underhook. Sam Magnum looking for it. Rolling all the way through with the Yakuza cutter. Is it enough for the win? Sam Magnum. And just like that, it is all over. Magnum fighting like a man on a mission. Holding line. The recent crossover from Pile Driver. Jarrett trying to make a statement here tonight. And even after impressive performance, wasn't enough. Magnum held the line. Stayed locked in. Delivered the dub. Soldier of Fortune picking up the win. Sam Magnum doing it again.
Here is your winner, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
Opening up Monday Night Havoc with a 4-banger. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing showing. What's next for Sam Magnum? I don't know. I got a magic 8-ball. Find out next week, I guess. That's 2 in a row for this young man at the start of the season. Strong start. Oh, yeah, you know, bro, got to get all 4 corners. Hamming it up. The show must go on. Monday Night Havoc. Season 4, Episode 2. Straight to the business. No bullshit. Got an action-packed coffee lined up.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Sean the Savage Smith, representing Evolution from Wellington, New Zealand, Paige Sky Smith.
Legacy. The Kiwi Crew. Sean Smith. Done went and got herself a whole crew in the night. Paige Sky. Making an in-ring debut. About to see if the juice is worth the squeeze. As this young Kiwi going one-on-one with one of the best to ever do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to the 3-time Women's World Champion. You know her. You love her. She's back, baby. West Coast Cali. The real deal. One half of the madness. A record-holding 3-time Women's World Champion. Some might say the face of Monday Night Havoc. I don't know. Some folks are saying it. I'm biased over here. I'm just a commentator. West Coast Cali. Ready to get to the business. Veteran versus rookie here tonight in the second match of the evening, women's division. You know, as always, we expected the ladies always tear it down. Kelly Rage. Ready to make a season 4 debut. We got Sky Page. We got Cali Rage. We got one-on-one action. We underway. Oh, Rage. A bit eager. Jitters get into her. Botching the first maneuver. And Page showing off their strength that would force off the former champion. Rage firing back. Just one step ahead. Rookie. Trained by none other than Sean Smith, the Savage Brawler. Bro said he brought Bay to the party. All the way up top, the acrobatics, a big drop kick to the midsection. Cali Rage looking prime and pristine tonight. Oh, shit, my bad. Yeah, Grindhouse. This Wednesday. Damn, I thought I was calling this whole match. My bad, y'all. I don't even know why I admitted it. I have a little call for something. Moving that top turnbuckle pad. Page trying to set that trap. For Rage. Ready. Irish whipping in the ropes. Off the rebound, dragon suplex. Cali Rage getting all of it. Mixing up the attack. Trying to keep her opponent guessing where she's going to attack next. The veteran. The 3-time women's world champion. Irish whip. Oh, and a capo kick. Caught her on the rebound. Referee busy. Dealing with the trap set by Cali Rage. Meanwhile, Rage going up top. Crash and burn, nobody home. The sidestep, a series of boots being dropped down. Page trying to take advantage, but the foot trap. Foot sweep. Coming to fruition. Quick jab combination followed up with a back roundhouse. Rage fired up here. Oh, big counter. Experience paying dividends here in this matchup, and Rage locking in that heel hook. Oh, but the powerhouse of the skies. Dropped with an electric chair. Driver, Cali Rage, innovative offense. Getting unorthodox with it. Big counter. Page with a shot to the midsection. Shot to the midsection. Doubling down. Then a single knee face buster. All of a sudden the tides are turning. Hoisted up in a fireman's carry. Oh, got all of it. A knee plunge right in the mouth for good measure. Only good for the counter, too. Page Sky. Got the colossal clutch. Couldn't get it locked all the way in. And Rage. Look at the roll up here. Still with the advantage. Cali Rage. Measure. With a small leg and a coaster, at least momentarily. Counter the counter with an enziguri. Sit hard into that turnbuckle. For Page. Out of the way. Put to the midsection. Rage. Page. Double underhook. Fairy tale ending. Doing some headhunting here. West Coast Cali looking for it. The California driver. Nailed it. Is it enough for the win? Cali Rage. Holy good for the count of 2. This match already violent, spilling out the ringside. Like I told y'all, the ladies always bring the heat, and the heat being brought right now. Slammed hard in the announce table. Rage in harm's way. The new breed, the new blood, coming in here tonight, all business, all guns blazing. She said, I don't care about your title reigns. I don't care about your accolades. This is season 4. This is 2026. From the sky, oh, powerbomb to the midair. Cali Rage playing possum. Laying in wait. Capitalizing with a big exclamation point. But Paige found herself right back in control of the big splash. Looping rights and lefts. All impact. Double underhook. And another counter. Measured elbow. Right across the bridge of the nose. Rolling back inside the ring at the count of 7. Rage. Taking some time to taunt her opponent. Maybe catch a quick little breath real quick. Oh! Some back and forth. Some back and forth. Cali Rage. Building momentum. Is it enough? And it is. And just like that, it is all over. Cali Rage out here doing what she do. Let it be known, Brick Graves coming back for that title, never lost yet. She said she coming back for that title, she never lost. Good game, good game, good game. We keeping it moving, y'all. We keeping it moving.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bishop Blaze, representing the Luchadors from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds.
Brutal Lucha in the building, the Brutal Luchadors. Back on Monday Night Havoc? Shit, I don't know. TDM, set for one-on-one action. It's about to be a fight right here tonight. Let's get it right. Multi-time tag team champion.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Punisher, Mason Payne.
Former Cruiserweight champion. In fact, this man won the Cruiserweight championship at the All-Star Classic this past March. Somehow in the offseason, Mason Payne Picking up quite a bit of muscle mass and some weight to boot, forced to relinquish said 205-pound championship. But he don't care. He said he's heading for some real gold. Enough there already. Picking up a win already this season. He might be in it for a reason. We got TDM. We got Mason Payne. We got one-on-one action, and we underway. Amaya got robbed. Amaya did not get robbed. If anybody, Kelly Rage got robbed by Amaya. That match somehow should not have been legal. The powerhouse Mason Payne, who seemingly losing a step in speed, maybe not getting these up, countering the shooting star press. Big Irish whip, reversal on the whip. TDM, the lucha killing machine, face first, hitting the top turnbuckle, got him set on the second turnbuckle. Simone Orthodox, innovative offense, on display. Traficante de Muerte, the death dealer. Former Grand Prix champion getting himself some, was snatched with the double leg, stacked into the cover for the win. TDM gonna turn it around, locked in. Payne, TDM, round and round we go. This ride stop, quick, fast, in a hurry. Boot to the midsection. TDM. The Speed Demon taking down Payne with the arm drag. And the undead, unforgiving Punisher, the Painmaker, Mason Payne, taken down with a side Russian leg sweep. Bulldog in the corner. Referee stepping in to separate these two. Nice clean break. With TDM working those leg kicks. Trying to take away that vertical base. From the second floor. TDM locked in. European uppercut. Nailed it. Falling to the cover with the leg hook for the win. Only give the count of two. Standing shooting star press. Traficante de Muerta, bringing a fight, bringing a pain to Mason Payne. Fisherman driver, TDM locked in, but the takedown stifled Mason Payne. Using all that mass to his advantage, the big splash off the ropes. And then run through neck breaker. Payne. Enjoying the fruits of all that weight gain. Bars. This gets punched, and you gotta think how much impact was not absorbed by the protective mask worn by TDM. He's firing right back with the hands of the takeover. But Payne got the knees up. Back to square one. Payne, overhand right, doubling down with him in fact. TDM with the counter. Looking for the springboard, but cut off the pass. Payne with the head movement. Payne dumped on his head. De Muerta into the cover. For the win only, give the count of two. The death dealer out of the apron, lined up, slingshot himself over Mason Payne, who's going to counter with the elbow drop, nobody home. Oh, roundhouse. Into the standing Spanish fly. Into the cover with the leg hook for the win. TDM only gives the count of two. Now, I know I'm not crazy. I swear Suplexia came out to the ring with them. Where's she at? Where's Suplexia go, man? Hard forearm smash. dropping Mason Payne, who's writhing in pain. TDM trying to rally the troops here. Jumping down behind the back with a chop block though. Payne said he ain't done yet. TDM back to his feet. Took the springboard once again, but Payne on him like steak on shit. Fall away slam from the powerhouse. Mason Payne not pulling no punches here. Maximum impact from the Pain Bringer. That's one. Still holding on. Payne doubling down. That's two. And Eversley with the trifecta. German suplexes. Landed. Shoots the half into the cover. For the win, Mason Payne only. Good for the count of two. TDM out of the way. This time, able to nail a springboard. Big lariat. Going up top, shooting star. Moonsault rather. Got all of it. Is it enough? Only good for the count of two. Single knee face buster. Low altitude. All impact. And just like that, it is all over. Brutal Lucha celebrating. TDM calling for something. Calling for the steel chair. Ready to put that exclamation point on his victory. Ready to put the underline, italics, in bold. Death Dealer, Brutal Lucha, they ain't here to play no games. Bishop Blade said, let me get some of that too. Brutal Lucha back on Monday Night Havoc? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. GG's all around, of course. Congratulations. TDM pick up the clean win. But the not so sportsmanlike conduct of the match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, Dirty D. Jason.
Dirty Dom. Dominic Jason, formerly of the Titans. Long-time underground champion. Re-debuting here tonight in season 4 after a long hiatus, sporting a new look, seemingly a new attitude. Dirty D. Dominic Jason. Ready for some one-on-one action. Bro, you already know. You already know. Ready to go one-on-one with the elite shooter himself. The trigger man of the club. The safety's off. He's locked in. The former ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion, Mr. 762.
And his opponent from the South Side, weighing in at 236 pounds, Jay Smith.
Representing Club Elite. the Hitman, Jay Smoke. Jay Smoke had a hot fourth quarter in season 3. But now, with a full season at his disposal, I'm ready to see what this dude's about to bring to the table, man. It's about to go down. We got Dominic Jason. We got Jay Smoke. We got one-on-one action. We underway. Straight out the gate, Dirty D, the dirtiest player in the game, coming out, snatching the double leg. Little ground and pound to start this thing off. But the Bulldog Smoke zeroed in. Ooh! But already busted open. Dominic Jason said he ain't here. Ooh, shit, taking out a referee too. Damn! Dirty D said he getting dirty with it tonight. He ain't playing around with nobody. He's trying to make a statement. Damn, the Hitman is too. Some ground and pound and walking over the competition, literally. Reverse quick kick to the head. Smoke. Toss back inside the ring. Dirty D with the advantage. Counter after counter. And a series of looping right hands. Overhead. Dominic Jason unloading now on Jay Smoke. Going upstairs is DJ, man. But tossed down. Caught with the elbow. Smoke. Banging the head off the canvas. And some more ground and pound. Relentless. All aggression here tonight on episode 2. Read him his rights. Jay Smoke. Bloody. The Irish whip. Trying to dislodge Dominic Jason. Innovative offense on display, though. A butterfly stretch on the ropes. I see you. And a boot to the temple. This match been on the ringside. Jay Smoke with the deadlift powerbomb. Getting all of it. The Hitman. Dirty Dom back inside the ring. Jay Smoke back inside the ring. Irish whipping the ropes. Dirty Dom with the advantage. Pop-up roundhouse combination. Dominic Jason. Jay Smoke. Locked in battle. Snap suplex. Float over into the cover. Dominic Jason only good for the count of 1. The former Underground champion knows a thing or two about toughness. Holding it down, man, for a while. Dominic Jason, before abruptly leaving midway through the season, that man was on a run. He was having one of the highest performance rates. One of the most active All-Stars on the roster last season. Bro was tearing it up. Bro disappeared. Bro's back, scratching the back. Big counter. And Smoke turning him inside out with the Larry. Hitman. With the rocker, dropper, got all of it. Dirty Dom playing face first in the canvas. The veteran now. Jay Smoke. Pulling him away from the ring, or away from the ropes rather, before applying a cover, only good for the count of 2. Former Underground champ. Former Grand Prix champ. Getting some. Both men trying to use this opportunity to make a moment. Makes something shake here. Big combination. Closed out by the spinning back fist. Oh, no shit. And just like that. It is all over. He laid hands on that man. Damn, Smoke, that's how you feel? A little 4-piece at the end. It was enough. Laid out Dirty Dom. Jay Smoke back. Opening up season 4 with a big win. Monday Night Havoc already. I don't know what's going on with Havoc already, but it's lining up to be a very volatile place this season. And I'm here for it. GG's all around, but the Hitman picking up the win. Moving on to the next match. We got some up-and-comers trying to shine here tonight. But right now, though, this might be one of the matches that everybody tuned in for. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Representing the new millennia from Stillwater, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dangerous Jimmy King.
The Prince of Punk has returned. Jimmy King, record-setting, record-breaking in season 3. One of the breakout stars, no doubt about it. And what seemed like a Cinderella season at the time might have just been that this man was the truth all along. I don't know. What I do know is that with a new little thing on the side, Jimmy King, first night back on Monday Night Havoc, ready to get some of this action. And the action is plenty. More than enough business to go around here tonight. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? I'm always doing this.
Weighing in at 206 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Hardcore Champion, the deranged AJ Albright.
Another dude. One of those dudes that broke the fuck out in season 3. The deranged AJ Albright. Former Grand Prix champion. Former Fight Night champion. And the reigning, undisputed hardcore champion. Walking into this match on a 9-fight win streak. This man redefined that hardcore championship. This man left the Titans and perhaps the peak of their popularity and forged his own path. But tonight, this path is about to be violent under extreme rules. We got Jimmy King. We got AJ Albright. We got one-on-one action. We underway. Damn, AJ trying to hype up the crowd. Jimmy King sending Stoneface coming in. Big combination. Snapmare takeover. And a shot to the back. Kane. He said he's not here to make friends. He's not here for the theatrics. He is here to win. After being banished from Monday Night Havoc. As then, the Grand Prix champion. Jimmy King said he was not done with the red brand, not by a long shot. Now back to make it for lost time and lost ground. Big backcracker, Jimmy King. Being the aggressor, really pushing that pace. Maybe he feels like there's no time to waste. Nice sidestep, and Kane still maintaining the advantage. A sharp shot to the back of the hardcore champion. No countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes. And with two of the most prolific, season-defining All-Stars from Season 3 colliding for the first time here on this night. This is a big moment, man. This is like a coming-of-age event. Big counter. Kane. Extremely motivated here this evening. Oh, shit. And AJ Albright going bowling, taking down both Kane and Kira. And Kane, the first one to introduce weaponry into this matchup. Standing shooting star, vintage Jimmy Jammy Cocaine into the cover. Nonchalant pin. Looking for the win. Albright able to kick out at one. Jimmy Kane, unusually poised and measured in this matchup, yet still being aggressive. It's hard to describe. Nonetheless, a quick kick to the head and only good for the count of two. Kane. Prance to the Punk Gods. The Prince lined up. The well-scouted, hardcore champion, saw it coming, able to make the adjustment, and still trying to rally here. Trying to find that opportunity to get back in this match. Albright pierces the elbow, thread the needle. And the slingshot spear not paying dividends, but somehow Albright able to maintain the advantage. Cement shoes, planted face first into the canvas. Jimmy Kane looking for the win. Or AJ Albright, rather. Sorry, got a little excited there. My bad. And there it is. The trademark back elbow by the deranged AJ Albright. Is it enough for number 10? Only good for the count of two. Albright, man, this run, especially in the closing weeks of Season 3, in the opening weeks of Season 4. Big lung blower off the rebound. Caught that man in midair. And Jimmy Kane, after that hot start, find himself less and less. Ooh, with the momentum, spoke too soon. To pierce his elbow, beautifully executed again, but this time getting all ring post. Those ribs got to be throbbing right now. Kane with the counter. Boosted the jaw, nobody home. Albright knew what time it was, evading the move with the most, like a 99% success rate. He knew what time it was. That springboard has to take over. You got to be moving, man. That's the break glass kid's emergency. And the back and forth continues. Playing it face first. Jimmy Kane going upstairs. The Prince of Punk, nobody home. Albright out of the way. AJ Albright. Irish whip into the ropes. In the sidestep, Jimmy Kane. Kane looking for the springboard, cut off the pass. Albright now with another shot face first into the top turnbuckle. Albright right through the middle, and this time nailing the slingshot spear. Man, this is a good-ass match right here. This is a good-ass match right here. Backflip kick, forcing the hardcore champion back a couple of steps, jumps down underneath. What are we doing here? Head scissors takeover. Jimmy Kane into the cover. Nonchalant pin. Looking for the win. Jimmy Kane only go for the count of two. Monday Night Havoc, where Chaos crowns kings. Season 4, Episode 2. March 6, 2026. And you see Carrie out there running some interference and doing her due diligence. Sticking her nose in this matchup. when Kane needs it the most, but is it enough? It was enough time for Jimmy Kane to recover. And that would have been enough for lights out, but Kane with another lease on life, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen, ready to throw them bows. Forearms, fist, chops, you name it. Ooh, Emma Rose now trying to insert herself into the matchup. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. This is Extreme Rules. Monday Night Havoc, goddammit. All the business being brought here this evening. Throwing all cards to the win. Jimmy Kane coming on the top of the exchange. Can he capitalize? A face full of turnbuckle for Albright. Picture perfect scoop slam. And now you see Emma Rose out here running some interference, doing her due diligence, running that distraction. Into the cover, only good for the count of 2. Double underhook, locked in. Jimmy Kane looking for the package pile driver, double underhook style. Isn't enough for the win. Jimmy Kane, hand only, good for the count of 2. Let's fucking go. Irish whip over the ropes. Kane landing on the apron. Not a safe place to be. Albright over the top with the DDT on the apron. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the hardest part of the ring. Novocaine driver, yes. I vibe with that. Wholeheartedly. Kane sitting hard on those steel steps. And even though this being Extreme Rules, we've not seen a lot of weapon play. Respect. They say they don't need it. They live off the grit. They live on the determination. They got the valets in the corners, and they're out here bringing each other to blows, goddammit. Gutbuster. Kane. Package back breaker. Vintage Jimmy Kane. But can he get Albright back inside the ring? Now Albright slammed hard into those steel steps. Emma Rose trying to run some interference, but Kane, like a man on a mission here, tossing the man all over ringside, and Albright laid motionless down at ringside. Kane gonna take advantage of his fallen foe. Albright firing back. Albright firing up. Albright said he got a secret, y'all. This match already exceeding expectations. And now Kerry out here doing it again. But as the subject with Jimmy Kane, Albright having other ideas. They said they want tables, not thumbtacks, y'all. Let's get it together. Getting this match back inside the ring. Albright now with the advantage. Kane trying to make it to his feet. We've got to be in the last throws of this Extreme Rules match. Pop-up super kick. AJ Albright looking for the win. Is it enough? And just like that, it is all over.
Here is your winner, the deranged AJ Albright.
Alan Joseph Albright does it again, bringing it home in an instant classic, making that 10 victories in a row for the reigning hardcore champion. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. GG's all around, gentlemen. I thank you. My hat's off to you. Standing ovation, encore, all that shit. But let's keep it moving.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 163 pounds.
What the fuck? The specialist, the strongman, the berserker, whatever you want to call him. Don't forget to call him the former world heavyweight champion, the former Grand Prix champion, the day one original, J-Rock. Trying to hold the line here. Got a power driver invader. Got a bona fide power driver guy trying to jump ship. But J-Rock said, not on my watch. Former world champion, ready to go to blows with the one and only enforcer. The knock on the door, the long walk, flanked by security for your protection, not his. The man with the highest unique belt count in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Only the second man to achieve Grand Slam status in his company. The first man to complete the Fight Night Kingmakers Challenge. Amongst other accolades that run a mile long. Never to list them all out, we'll be here all night.
And his opponent, representing the Wolfpack from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson.
From that legendary Anderson wrestling family, representing the Red Wolves, this man is a professional wrestler fighting out of Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the enforcer of the Red Wolves. Formerly one of the faces of Power Driver, now looking to make his fortunes right here on the world's brand. The former classic heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Buster Grand Slam Henderson. Anderson. We got J-Rock. We got Buster Anderson. We got one-on-one action, and we underway. Okay. Little sportsmanlike startup here, Buster Anderson. Putting the light loose here on his HAVOK debut. Two former world champions going head-to-head here in the middle of the card. That's the kind of action we're bringing here on Monday Night HAVOK. We ain't wasting no time, give you no little foo-foo matches. After last week's false start, we got no time to waste. Anderson easily able to fight his way free. Buster Anderson in the black with red trim. J-Rock in the black with red trim. Over the top, Buster Anderson drops straight up and down with a sit-out powerbomb into the cover. Only good for the count of one. No look senton planted with the exclamation point. Dropping the elbow. Anderson still with the advantage. Rock in a bad way right now. Things are about to get worse. From the dirty side, Anderson getting rowdy and bowdy. Anderson not faring well here on Monday Night Havoc in his last few appearances. Trying to break that curse here. Meanwhile, trying to break J-Rock in one fell swoop. Counter. Nailed it. Taking the back and a deep digging German suplex. Rock right back to his feet just to eat a combination. Anderson locked in here. Calling for a Buster Anderson. Keeping J-Rock on the offensive, but the strong man trying to do his best to rally here. J-Rock taking the back, taking Buster for a ride. Nice side suplex. And downing his opponent in the eye, right with a hard knee. The sidestep. Anderson. Taking for the ride, drops underneath. J-Rock with the advantage over the top. And a neck break off the rebound, but Buster Anderson with the no sell. Drop right back down with another drop kick. But Anderson, being the aggressor, really pushing the pace here, keeping J-Rock working. Oh, shit, keeping J-Rock working. Kitchen sink, hard knee right to the midsection. Anderson locked in. The enforcer here to make a statement tonight. J-Rock said, we ain't hearing none of your statement, though. Take it back to power driver. Oh, what was that? Rock still with the advantage after the botch. But an elbow right in the eye. And Anderson back with the advantage. Unorthodox offense by the enforcer. And Jacoby Rockingham III in big trouble. Anderson, crash and burn. That slingshot spear not doing anybody any favors here tonight or elsewhere. Playing with the back elbow. Rock trying to rally. Still. But doing a good job of staying right in the pocket, not letting Anderson get too far ahead. Taking offense, dishing out some offense, whipping the right hand, and Anderson right in prime position for the roll-up, trying to win it with a roll-up. Only good for the count of two. Oh, Rock over the spear. Well scouted. And Anderson countering the counter with the counter of his own. Rock countering the counter's counter and reversing that. And he enforces it hard into the turnbuckle. Big scoop slam. Rock. Ooh, Rock got rolled up though. Anderson trying to steal it. Only good for the count of two. Big leg drop. Bust the bust. Right back in the cover this time with his feet on the ropes. Trying to leverage it. Only good for the count of one. The sidestep. J-Rock. A shot to the back of the head, but Anderson refusing to stay down here. Showing up on Monday night with something to prove and nothing to lose. This might be one of the longest dry spells Anderson's had without a title here in All-Star Pro. The sidestep and rock. Dump with a Samoan slam. Taking a page out of fellow Red Wolves member Big Lou Anderson. A little eye scrape there. The rock. Continuing to stay in the pocket and dole out damage as much as he's taking it. And Anderson sent hard in those steel steps. J-Rock reclaiming the high ground. In fact, reclaiming the high ground. Reclaiming the air up there. Elbow drop from 15 feet. Oh, J-Rock getting some serious offense in now. And my, how the tables have turned. Rock knows he can't afford to tap out outside of the ring, but he's damn sure trying to do some damage. The springboard splash shoots to half. Buster Anderson looking for the win. Is it enough? Only good for count of two. Oh, Anderson looking for the spear. Rock knew what time it was. Put the brace on, but could not avoid the second one. Anderson, J-Rock in the deep, deep water here. Deep in the trenches. And a big DDT, both men laid out. Rock from exhaustion. Anderson from stamina fatigue. And Anderson back to his feet. Hard knee. Right across the bridge of the nose. Now dialed in. Buster. Ready to bust him up. Maybe. I don't know. Taking his time. And here we go. Going to blows. Anderson. Rock. Throwing him. See, when J-Rock showed up in season 2, long ass perma shit, I was like, bro got all the chemicals in his hair. Now she's about to fuck his shit up. Now he's bald as a cue ball. See what I'm saying? That Soul Glow made bro shit fall all the way out. Fucked up. But while I'm talking shit, J-Rock trying to put the finishing touches on Buster Anderson for the win. J-Rock only good for the count of two. Anderson able to explode out. At the count of two in this capacity crowd on their feet, making some noise. Showing some support for this action going on inside the ring. And J-Rock might have Buster Anderson right where he wants him. Face first in the top turnbuckle. But Anderson with a well-timed counter. Anderson got the hook sank in. Can he get it locked though? And it is all over just like that.
Here is your winner, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson.
Anderson making an impressive statement here tonight on Havoc, breaking that streak, breaking that stigma that the Enforcer cannot get it done on Monday nights. GG's all around. Very competitive, tough matchup for sure. The hits just keep coming, y'all. And the new breed is out in force tonight. We ain't got no time to slow down. In fact, it's time for Fast and Furious. Nitro Cruz, Roy Mustang,
160 pounds,
Roy Mustang. One half of Fast and Furious. These two young men made their debut just 7 days ago right here on Monday Night Havoc. Tonight, Mustang stepping in for Shan Leon, who was unable to make it to the arena tonight. Taking this last minute, unprepared for a matchup. Mustang stepping up, ready to go one-on-one with the reigning Grand Prix champion. Being accompanied to the ring by the second generation All-Star, his very own son, the former Cruiserweight champion, the comeback kid, Kando Dragon, the OG Dragon himself, the buzzsaw, the reigning, undisputed Grand Prix champion, the Great Kabuki Dragon. That's hard. That's hard. He put the belt on him like that. That was dope as fuck. Kabuki Dragon with the skill set, the longevity, and the resume to be operating at such a high level this late in his career. With no chance of slowing, this man is enjoying a renaissance, y'all. We got Roy Mustang. We got the Kabuki Dragon. We got one-on-one action, and we are underway. Yeah, man, I hit it too, bro. Especially the championship motions, like there should be way more. That part is bullshit. Kabuki Dragon. A true veteran in the game, one of the OGs of the business. Who would have thought this man would be a high operating singles champion in 2026? Don't know who has it in the bingo cards. But not only him, but also leading Kando to the promised land, who, Kando by all accounts, not even looking nowhere near no baby. Pro wrestling does truly have more than one royal family, and the Dragons might have been put in that category. While I'm running my mouth, though, Big Roy Mustang running all over Kabuki like a V6. Stacked up by the veteran Grand Prix champion, though, Kabuki. Not going to lay still for long. The OG Dragon. Widely known as one of the best strikers in the game. And Mustang, grown up a fan, knows that. Gonna do his best to stay out of the way of those strikes. Leapfrog off the top and the back elbow off the rebound. The Fury and Fast and Furious. Mustang. Big combination, taking down the OG Dragon. And straight back to the power game, wasting no time. Really mixing up the attack here. But the pluggy veteran able to get out of the way and counter in a big way. Nasty knee right to the midsection. Oh, and the shoulder breaker. The Kabuki who laughs, though, back with the advantage. Right back into the cover. Only good for the count of 1. Oh, Kabuki now. Working that grappling game some. I see you over there. Both men back to their feet, back to square one. Mustang looking for the big boot, but Kabuki put the counter. And the Dragon once again find himself with the advantage. Snake Eyes in the corner. The Kabuki Dragon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Head to head, toe to toe, throwing him. One would think to advise Roy Mustang, you don't want to get in a striking battle with the Kabuki Dragon, but the young rookie's hungry, and he knows that this is the opportunity of a lifetime to make a name for himself over a reigning champion. And only his second match, his first singles match here in All-Star Pro, only good for the count of 2. Mustang with the big spear. Spare ribs anyone. Is it enough? Only good for the count of 2. Mustang got to be thinking now, what I got to do to put down this old dragon, but Kabuki got plenty of tricks in his sleeve. Slam hard in the corner. Out of the way, Kabuki Dragon. Oh, stifled once again. The power of Mustang. Negating that striking acumen by Kabuki Dragon. Dragon. Picked up a thing or two over his many years in this business. Shot to the lower back, Irish whip into the ropes, jumps down underneath. Oh, shit! Cleaned him out. Kabuki got all of it. That combo kick, Roy Mustang busted open. But a quick recovery. And a hard lariat, taking down the OG Dragon. Mustang working that combination, and now Kabuki Dragon busted open. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, there will be blood. Gallons of it. Oh my God, what are we doing here? Ooh! Kabuki Dragon, no doubt going in for the kill. Mustang trying to fire up here, and there it is, that shotgun kick. Kabuki Dragon. Those crisp, precision, high impact strikes. Oh! And the chop. Trying to take down the Fury, but only good for the count of 2. Don't even bring it to the jury. Holy shit, indeed, this capacity crowd could have said no more clearly. Back inside the ring. Mustang with a face of the turnbuckle. He's wearing 3 boots. 2 on his feet and 1 in his ass. Kabuki Dragon with the high angle drop kick. Isn't enough? And just like that, what a match. It is all over. GG's all around. Roy, my boy, shout out to you. That was this man's second match. And taking this match on last minute's notice against the sitting reigning champion. Going out there, bringing it home in the 4-banger. Ain't no shame at all. Ain't no shame at all. This man stood toe to toe. One of the best to ever do it. But the Kabuki Dragon picking up that well-needed win after dropping last week's competition to AJ Albright back in the winner's circle. And with that being said, we're moving on to the top of the card. Let's get some business. Co-main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the action. We got the ladies.
The following contest
ready to do battle.
Making their way to the ring, representing the Luchadors from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, Suplex.
Season 1 veteran after a very, very long hiatus away from the company, away from the business, Suplexia. Took the time away, ran that wrestling school, brought us some of the greats that we've seen in latter seasons. But now she knew it was her duty to get back inside the square circle. The queen of suplexes herself, representing Brutal Lucha, Suplexia. Ready to go one-on-one. Oh, it's the reigning women's world champion. This will not be pretty. This will be violent. The Hellraiser has arrived. Ready to drag another body into that graveyard. The two-time Fight Night Women's Champion. The two-time and reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion. The Hellraiser. The Psycho. Britt Graves. Still undefeated on the season, here tonight in the co-main event. Ready to make it a clean 3-0 here in season 4. But tonight, she's going head-to-head with somebody that I don't think she's ever crossed paths with. We got Suplexia. We got Britt Graves. We got one-on-one action. This is the co-main event of the evening. The champ coming out the gate with a hard spear, trying to break those ribs. Looking for the springboard, but cut off his Suplexia, quickly taking them back, working that rear waistlock, trying to sabotage the injury away from the reigning champion. Nice transition to side headlock. Some chain wrestling going on by these two ladies known for their standing work. Suplexia holding on for dear life, but pushed off, and the champion with a high knee off the rebound, dropping Suplexia center ring. And Graves with the fisherman buster out of the apron now. The champion. Got her opponent right where she wants her, but Suplexia out of the way. The Lady Luchador using the speed to her advantage, but being pieced up right now by the champion. Graves bringing it home with the 11-piece combination, biscuits and a drink. Into the cover, only good for the count of 2. And a low-look springboard senton, the champion, all guns blazing, out here like a well-oiled professional wrestling machine, bulldogging the competition in the corner. And Suplexia, we might have probably gave you a warm-up match before throwing you straight in there with the champion. That's on me. That's on us. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. Here we go. Little back and forth here, and that is 1 on the evening now. Put up the count on the board, Suplexia, with 1 suplex. Historically, she averaged more than 8 a match. It was almost a foregone conclusion. But that was then. This is now. This is a new era. Count up for 2 on the evening now. Suplexia is starting to find that groove. Now the tables might be turning. The champion of their hot start be on the receiving end of some serious offense. Sometimes down, never out. Oh, shit. Make that 3 on the evening. Suplexia making that climb. Suplexes are plenty, but she's still a luchador coming up top with the elbow. Only good for the count of 2. Elbow planted firmly in the sternum. Take some time to play to the crowd, but you can't do that when you're in there with the champion. But cutting half the distance. A boot right across the jaw. Suplexing it. Trying to work over that knee. Oh, and now maneuvering the champion now. No signs of ring rust at all. Suplexia. Taken right back to the ring like a fist of water, but rolled up. Caught with the rolling DDT. And as soon as I spoke, as soon as the momentum shifted back in favor of the Hellraiser. In the seesaw battle, little tit for tat, if you will. Get anything, yeah. Getting after it. Graves putting all that weight behind every single last one of those shots. Suplexing it, putting all her will behind each and last one of those shots. This doesn't even make any sense, throwing them blows. Graves coming on top of the exchange. Face full of turnbuckle, Suplexia busted wide open. Graves smelling blood in the water. Could look to hone in. Could look to increase the pressure, turn up the heat. Not fancy, but effective. A hard right hand from the second rope. Is it enough for the win? Only good for the count of 2. What did I tell you at the beginning? This is not going to be pretty. This was going to be violent. It's a line? This match ain't over yet. And I already ain't lying. And I believe we're at the point of no return, ladies and gentlemen. Graves lining up. The big stomp. Trying to exacerbate that already open wound. Suplexia trying to rise to her feet. Finally gets taken right back down. Graves going to lock it in. Ooh, but the wherewithal. The horror. Suplexia able to escape the submission attempt. The jawbreaker. Now all of a sudden right back in the fight. Looking for the Alabama slam, but Graves letting gravity and momentum do their jobs. Countering with the rocker dropper. Graves planted with the Uranagi. Rolling into the cover with the leg hook. The champion for the win. And just like that, it is all over.
Here is your winner,
The Hellraiser, the Psycho, the reigning women's world champion, Brittany Ann Graves, picking up another win here in the co-main event. And this reign, looking inevitable. This reign, looking world-ending. With that being said, it is now time for the main event of the evening. It was 1 week ago that the man, Turtle Harrington, pinned the reigning World Heavyweight Champion live right here on episode 1, Monday Night Havoc.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Turner Harrington, representing the Alpha Academy from Anchorage, Alaska, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ace Thompson.
And now the day one original, the season 1 veteran, the 3-time Grand Prix champion, the former World Tag Team champion, the former World Heavyweight champion, finds himself at a position where he feels After last week's win, he should be the number one contender. I don't know how you could argue that fact, given his resume, ladies and gentlemen. The surfer from Southside, Australia. Oh yeah. He's accompanying Ace Thompson to the ring. After knocking off Briggs last week, Turtle Harrington. Trying to fire some shots, trying to get the champion to lock in that championship match. And now tonight, the Ace of Aces, the original bad boy, multi-time tag team champion, 4-time world tag champion, in fact, Ace Thompson, with an opportunity of a lifetime, going one-on-one. The man that sits on top of Monday Night Havoc, a man that wears that crown, the World Heavyweight Championship. The newest member of the Grand Slam Club. The Elite Nightmare. The King of Monday nights. Highly decorated. Highly motivated. Finally, completing that journey, finishing that story.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 235 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion, Damian "The King" Briggs.
In the main event of this past year's All-Star Classic, putting on an all-time classic and knocking off Little Devil for that World Heavyweight Championship. Now kicking off this season with a title in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion. Representing Club Elite, the King, Damian Briggs. We got Ace Thompson. We got Damian Briggs. We got one-on-one action. We are underway. The champion wasting no time. And no doubt, that spear was sending a direct message to Turtle Harrington. Harrington picked up what someone called an upset, what someone say it was not an upset last week. Nonetheless, we find ourselves in a very precarious situation here. Turtle Harrington, the first one to knock off Damian Briggs in several weeks. Many feel like that would make him an odds-on favorite to be the number one contender for a title shot at Last Man Standing, coming up at the end of the month. With that being said, we've got no official word yet. With that being said, Turtle Harrington out here trying to force the issue. Got Ace Thompson out here doing his bidding, and Damian Briggs beating the brakes off that man currently. But the Ace of Aces, tag team specialist. As far as the World Tag Team Championships, right here on Havoc, recorded 4 times. 3 times with Sam Ralston, 1 time with Turtle Harrington. And Thompson made it to this clear. He's looking for that elusive first singles title here in All-Star Pro. And a win here tonight over the champion in the main event will not only put that man in a conversation, but it might even muddy the situation between Harrington and Briggs. But while I'm running my mouth, dropping some exposition, we got a match going on. Big combination. The original bad boy getting a big old piece of the world's heavyweight champion. Briggs back to his feet. Briggs out of the way. And Thompson now. Right for the pick, and Damian Briggs going to take advantage of the misstep. Big time Uranagi from the champ. Nonchalant pin. Only good for the count of one. Back to square one. Both men back to their feet. Briggs with the advantage of big headbutt. Laying away, Damian Briggs. Taking his time, perhaps too much time. Hayes Thompson able to recover. Make the champ pay. Springboard, moonsault. Nobody home from the middle rope. Well, somebody was home. Couple of knees was home. Briggs gonna show him how the springboard is done. Forearm smash. Right across the bridge of the nose. Nonchalant pin. Once again, the champion with no respect. And once again, sending direct shots to Turtle Harrington. Let me get a picture of you, fat hoe, Ace Thompson, with the hard knee right across the nose. Overhand right, Thompson. Irish whip into the ropes. And Briggs once again with a well-timed counter, the champion. Operating on all cylinders here. But Thompson staying right in that pocket with the advice of his mentor, the head professor, Turtle Harrington. Turtle doing all he can to try to get involved in this match. Briggs needs to be locked in and focus on the competition inside the ring. He gonna deal with Harrington later. And simply knows that, delivering another Uranagi. Thompson now might be out on his feet. Drop down DDT. Thompson looking for something worth to try to recover. Ain't gonna find out there on the apron. Slingshot suplex right back inside the ring. And Briggs once again. Nonchalant pin. The champion. Only good for the count of two. And quick combination. Briggs. Elite 10. Dumped him dead on his face. Nice legless takedown, and Harrington still trying to interject himself into the matchup, trying to be a thorn in the side of the world's heavyweight champion. Slammed hard in the corner. Counter scoop slam. Going upstairs. Thompson ready to take flight. When the shooting star stomp delivered dead center mass. Is it enough? Only good for the count of two. Nobody home on the senton, and Briggs. Thompson throwing him toe to toe here in the main event. Nice counter. Briggs with 3 unanswered shots now. Thompson firing back. Ooh, but Ace Thompson, though, coming out on top of the exchange. And another big stomp. Thompson, is it enough for the win? Only good for the count of two. His bloodthirsty crowd said they want to see it one more time. Thompson trying to make a moment here, trying to make some history. Damian Briggs with a big counter, super kick right in the jaw. Briggs with the spear, the same way he kicked off this match, and the champion is feeling it. Irish whip into the ropes. Off the rebound, a super kick delivered right in the mouth, and Thompson laid out. Reverse quick kick to the head. Look for the knee. Briggs out of the way. Briggs gonna try to make him pay, but Thompson with another well-timed counter. This thing ain't over with yet. Thompson going up top. Whisper in the wind. Holler in the smoke. Nonchalant pin for the win. Ace Thompson, and just like that.
Here is your winner, Ace
I didn't take no. What do you mean? I didn't mess with nobody's stuff. Ace Thompson picking up the upset victory under the tutelage of Turtle Harrington. Oh, I'm sorry. I must not have got that memo. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the AI sequences either. They've been kind of fucking me over a little bit too. Well, good game, everybody. With that being said, I want to thank y'all for joining us. It's been one hell of a show as always. Twists and turns, the roller coasters. That being said, we will see you all back on Wednesday night for episode 1 of the Grindhouse. Until then, y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was Monday Night Havoc. Good night, everybody. What did I do?
What you said, repeat memory. That's what you did. You couldn't believe it from here. I don't even know what you said, but you're not know. No, we thought it was funny when you made it work.
Whatever.
I wish I could remember what the fuck you said, though.
Somebody made a victory fat up.
How are you gonna fit that in your stick? That don't even go with anything. Not one person called you out on that?
No.
That is fucked up.
Because I just said it in the middle of what I was saying.
Wow.
I was saying something else, and I just kind of threw it in
That's
there.
a trip.
Whatever, you're a trip.
You are, 100%.
Don't be hating on me. You a hater and a half, man. Judging me. Whatever, baby. You get on my nerves.
You don't mind. You have me and Emily in here like, what the fuck? Well,